Imagine waking up 1 year from today and realizing every money goal you wrote down actually happened. Your debts are cleared, your income is higher, and you feel genuinely relaxed around money for the first time in your life. Most people think that kind of transformation is either pure luck or pure fantasy. It's neither. It's a process, and like any process, it has stages. In this video, we're breaking down the 7 stages of money manifestation, how money actually forms in your life step by step. We'll go beyond vague quotes and vision boards and get into what's really going on in your mind, energy, and behavior when money finally starts flowing. If manifestation has ever felt random, inconsistent, or like it only works for other people, stay with me. You'll see exactly where you've been getting stuck and how to move to the next stage deliberately, not accidentally. Before we map out the 7 stages, I want you to think of money manifestation as a construction project, not a magic trick. Every result you see in your bank account is the end product of invisible blueprints. Your beliefs, emotions, identity, and actions stacking over time. In this video, we're going to walk through each stage of that build, from your first spark of desire all the way to stable, repeatable financial abundance. I'll show you where spiritual law meets psychological habit and how to avoid the common traps that keep people stuck visualizing but never receiving. If you're serious about changing your money story, watch this video all the way through because each stage builds on the last. And if you want more deep, no-fluff content like this, make sure you're subscribed and hit the notification bell so you don't miss future breakdowns on money, mindset, and manifestation. Stage 1 is sparked desire. The moment you decide, I want a different money reality. This isn't just wanting more money. It's a specific, emotionally charged desire. Pay off 10K of debt, earn 5K a month doing work you love, build a 6-month emergency fund. At this stage, most people either dismiss the desire as unrealistic or they cling to it like a fantasy escape. But desire is data. It's your deeper self signaling what you're ready to grow into. Your job in stage 1 is to let yourself want what you want without immediately editing, shrinking, or judging it. Write it down, make it concrete. Ask, if this desire was a message, what is it telling me about the life I actually want? Don't worry yet about how. Stage 1 is about permission, to admit your true financial desires to yourself honestly and clearly. Stage 2 is belief confrontation. The moment you commit to a money goal, your existing beliefs react. Thoughts like, who do you think you are? Or, people like us never make that kind of money surface. This isn't failure, it's exposure. Your subconscious money story, shaped by family, culture, religion, past failures, comes up for review. At this stage, your work is not to bully yourself into fake positivity. It's to get curious. Write down every limiting belief that appears when you think about your goal. Then question each one. Is this an absolute fact or a repeated story? Can I find one real-world example of someone like me who broke this pattern? Slowly, you begin to detach your identity from these old scripts. Belief confrontation feels uncomfortable, but it's powerful. It's the demolition phase before building a new structure that can actually hold more money. Stage 3 is emotional alignment. Once beliefs are exposed, you begin shifting how you feel about money and about yourself as someone who can receive it. Many people skip this and stay stuck repeating affirmations that feel like lies. Emotional alignment means choosing thoughts that are believable enough to create relief, not resistance. Instead of, I'm a millionaire, it might be, I'm open to earning more than I have before, or it's possible money can come from unexpected places. You practice these bridge thoughts daily, pairing them with sensory experiences, breath work, music, movement. So your nervous system learns that more money doesn't equal danger, shame, or chaos. You may also need to process old emotional charges. Guilt about earning more than family, fear of being judged, or anxiety about losing it all. As those soften, your baseline emotional state around money shifts from tension to possibility. Stage 4 is identity upgrade. Here, manifestation moves from something I'm trying to attract to someone I'm learning to be. Instead of chasing random money wins, you're adopting the identity of a person who naturally creates and manages money well. Ask, If I already were someone who comfortably earns your goal amount, how would I think? How would I talk about money? How would I handle small opportunities, invoices, or unexpected expenses? Identity work is subtle but powerful. You might start dressing slightly more intentionally, tightening your calendar, or choosing friends and content that reflect financial responsibility and expansion. You release the identity of the struggler, the martyr, the chronic under-earner. This stage often triggers imposter syndrome, but that's just evidence you're leaving an old identity. Stay with it. Identity upgrades turn sporadic manifestation into a stable money blueprint. Stage 5 is clarified intention and blueprinting. Now that your desire, beliefs, emotions, and identity are shifting, you design a clear pathway for money to arrive. Manifestation isn't about waiting for lottery-style miracles. It's about creating channels. You define your primary income vehicles, job, business, offers, skills, and decide how money can logically and intuitively flow through them. You map milestones, number of clients, salary negotiations, digital products, investments, or side incomes. Then you align your calendar with your cash flow, specific time blocks for skill building, outreach, content creation, or applications. The key is to separate what from how exactly. You commit to the overall blueprint while staying open to unexpected routes. This stage grounds your desire in practical structure so the universe and your nervous system actually have somewhere to send the opportunities you're asking for. Stage 6 is aligned action. This is where many people either burn out hustling blindly or sit back waiting for magic. Aligned action sits in the middle, consistent strategic movement that matches your intention and identity. Ask daily, what are 3 actions that increase the likelihood of money flowing today? That might be pitching a client, posting valuable content, improving your offer, applying for a promotion, or learning a skill that raises your earning power. You take these actions even when you don't feel like it, but you don't attach to any single one as the miracle. You're building momentum and probability. At this stage, your job is to act like someone who trusts that money is coming while still behaving like it depends on you. Detach from instant results. Measure yourself by aligned actions taken, not just outcomes received. Stage 7 is receiving and normalization. Money begins to show up. An unexpected client, a raise, a refund, a successful launch. Many people unconsciously sabotage here by downplaying wins, overspending immediately, or assuming it's a fluke. Instead, this stage asks you to receive fully. Celebrate, track, and acknowledge every inflow, no matter how small. You tell your nervous system, this is safe, this is allowed. You also normalize by managing money well, budgeting, saving, allocating a portion to growth, a portion to enjoyment, and a portion to security. You treat the first $100 as respectfully as the future $10,000. The more you can emotionally and practically handle, the more your reality can stabilize at this new level. Receiving isn't just getting, it's integrating, so that increased money becomes your new normal, not a brief spike followed by a crash. Now, here's what almost no one talks about: cyclical refinement. After the first round of manifestation, old patterns try to reassert themselves. Unexpected bills appear, slow months happen, or family comments trigger old money identities. Many people panic and decide it stopped working. In reality, you've just entered a new spiral of the same 7 stages at a higher level. Your desires evolve, beliefs are challenged again, and your identity must expand further. Instead of collapsing, you zoom out and say, okay, what stage am I in now? Maybe a new belief is surfacing like, I can't sustain this income, or I don't deserve to keep this much. You revisit emotional alignment, tweak your blueprint, and upgrade your habits. This cycle is how people go from one lucky win to lasting wealth. Money manifestation isn't linear, it's iterative growth, round after round. Let's zoom in on a critical cross-stage skill: detachment with engagement. Throughout all 7 stages, you're asked to care deeply without gripping tightly. Attachment sounds like, if this launch fails, I'm doomed. Or, if this job doesn't come through, manifestation doesn't work. Detachment says, this or something better. My abundance isn't confined to a single channel. Practically, that means you set clear goals, do the work, and then release the obsession with timing or specific outcomes. Instead of checking your bank app 10 times a day in anxiety, you might check once, then focus on value creation. Detachment also means not making temporary setbacks mean anything about your worth or destiny. You're willing to be pleasantly surprised by how money arrives. This state of relaxed focus keeps your nervous system open to opportunities you'd otherwise miss while you're busy staring at one locked door. Another key thread through all stages is environmental alignment. Your surroundings constantly reinforce or erode your money identity. Look at your physical space. Does it feel like someone who respects and receives money lives there? That doesn't mean luxury everything, it means order, intentionality, and care. Decluttering your wallet, organizing receipts, clearing old subscriptions, these are energetic signals. Then there's your informational environment, the content you consume and the conversations you entertain. Are you soaking in scarcity narratives or learning from people who model healthy wealth? You may need to lovingly limit time with chronic complainers or financial chaos. Finally, your systems, automatic transfers to savings, scheduled money dates, clear pricing for your work. When your environment supports your intention, you reduce willpower drain and make the abundant choice the easy choice, not the exception. Let's apply the 7 stages to a concrete example, manifesting an extra $2,000 per month. Stage 1, you define that clearly and emotionally, why $2,000 and what it changes. Stage 2, you list every belief that says it's impossible and find counter evidence. Stage 3, you practice thoughts like, it's possible for me to add $2,000 through value I create, while soothing anxiety. Stage 4, you step into the identity of someone who regularly adds income, tracking opportunities, speaking confidently about your work. Stage 5, you blueprint. Maybe it's 5 new clients at $400, a raise, or a mix of freelance and digital products. Stage 6, you take daily aligned action toward those channels. Stage 7, when the extra money starts coming, you manage and celebrate it intentionally. Run all your money goals through this lens. It turns vague wishing into a repeatable manifestation system you can refine for life. Let's lock in the key takeaways so this doesn't stay theoretical. Money manifestation isn't a single moment, it's 7 interconnected stages. You start with spark desire, clear, honest money goals, then belief confrontation, exposing and questioning the stories that say you can't have them. Emotional alignment upgrades how you feel about money, moving from fear to possibility. Identity upgrade shifts you from someone trying to someone who naturally creates and handles money. Clarified intention and blueprinting give your desire structured channels. Aligned action turns that blueprint into daily behavior. Finally, receiving and normalization help you integrate money so it becomes stable, not a one-time spike. Over all of this, cyclical refinement, detachment with engagement, and environmental alignment keep you growing. When you know which stage you're in, you stop feeling cursed or confused and start working with the process intelligently. Now it's your turn to work the process. Grab a notebook after this video and choose one money goal to run through the 7 stages. Don't overcomplicate it. Maybe it's paying off a specific debt, hitting a monthly income number, or building a first $1,000 cushion. Identify which stage you're in right now and your next small move. Is it clarifying the desire, questioning a belief, taking one aligned action today? If this breakdown helped you see money manifestation more clearly, make sure you're subscribed and hit the notification bell so you don't miss upcoming videos where we'll go deeper into each stage with scripts, examples, and practical exercises. Comment below with the stage you're currently in and the goal you're working on. It helps you claim it, and it may inspire someone else reading. Remember, your financial reality is built, not bestowed, and you're now holding the blueprint.